Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up. Get ready for takeoff. Today, we're flying into the territory of Walmart. Yes, our destination today is Walmart. Walmart has decided, and the CEO has announced that he's going to raise his prices. And I guess a lot of people are not too thrilled about that. I wouldn't be. So Walmart warned on Thursday, this is that everything from bananas to children's car seats could increase in price. Could. And then Trump responds by saying, Trump warns Walmart, don't raise prices due to my tariffs, but do eat the cost from those taxes. I don't know. I don't know what Trump thinks he's doing. He's hurting consumers. This is not an anti-Trump video, as per se, but I'm just saying, Trump, I don't know what he's thinking, because Walmart, they're just going to pass the cost along to the consumer. They have always done that. They're not going to eat that. What's he thinking? But boy, I'm telling you what. Oh man, this story has got... the comments coming in. Oh my gosh. So let's get right into the comments. What are people saying? What do you say about prices? Now, you're not going to find empty shelves like some YouTubers are saying, because I'm watching a certain port master and the ships are coming in like crazy. So it's not that the shelves are going to be empty, but you will be finding higher prices. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But this time they're just saying they're going to raise prices. They're just letting you know. That's just inevitable. If you own a small business and the cost of everything goes up, you're going to pass that along to the consumer. You have to raise your prices to cover your cost. Your property taxes, the cost of the goods coming in, the cost of labor, utilities, state and local taxes you got to pay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it adds up. Insurance, yeah. It can, if you own a small mom and pop, it adds up and it eats up your profits. So this doesn't surprise me that Walmart is going to pass the cost along, but so is everybody else. Target and all the other retailers across America are going to do the same thing. It's not just Walmart. So will Dollar General and just everybody. So I think it's not unique to Walmart. No. And there's all kinds of stories out there, and there's all kinds of businesses struggling. What are we going to do? There's all kinds of videos you can look up. Because a lot of companies have to order these goods ahead of time and prepare. Now there's uncertainty. I know there's a 90-day pause, but people are uncertain. So if I have to order a lot of my goods from China now, I'm having to pay the price right now, but I don't know what's going to happen 90 days from now. There's uncertainty. So let's get into the comments. What are people saying? I want you to comment below. What do you think about Walmart raising their prices? Not just them. It's retailers across the board. So it's your prices going up on everything. I mean, in Greene County, the assessor's office, your property taxes could go up as much as 50%. 50% increase in property taxes. Some people say, well, it's a good thing. My property values have gone up, but you could pay more in taxes. A lot of people are upset about that. Now we're going to get stuck with more inflation. All right, comments. This Brit says, that's pretty rich of the Messiah to tell a company to eat the cost. Okay, Trump is not the Messiah. This is what Trump is he's the orange man. He really is orange. It's true. When he went on national TV multiple times shoving down the throats of everyone, he was going to double and triple the amount on tariffs imposed. What a flip-flopper. No. He went on national TV multiple times shoving down the throats of everyone that he was going to double down and triple the amounts on tariffs. No, he's not a flip-flopper. This is just a reaction to the tariffs. He didn't flip-flop on it at all. This person is wrong. What a flip-flopper. No, he didn't flip-flop. He actually kept a campaign promise. He increased the tariffs. Walmart is responding to it. So, the orange man didn't flip-flop. He actually kept this promise, and it's going to hurt consumers. Because I don't think Trump realizes that we just can't develop a manufacturing base overnight. We don't have the factories anymore. We don't have the people to put in them. Or we could put AI in these factories to make our own goods, but we regulated ourselves to death. We can't manufacture anything in this country with all the regulations. The price would be sky high. Americans couldn't afford it. If we had to make those products here in America, you, the consumer, would not be able to afford it. They're not going to hire American workers. They're going to hire robots. Just like the auto industry. It's all run by machines. Have you been to an auto plant? It's mostly robots. It's mostly automated anymore. Detroit is all but gone. Let's see. Two replies. Okay. Look how much the owners collect per day. They make more in a week than you or I make in a lifetime. No, they make more in a minute than we'll make in a lifetime. Trump is that rich. Everything can go up. So are you telling me that you're not even supporting America by buying American goods? How can you buy American goods? How can you afford them? I just explained to you, with so many laws, rules, regulations, to make something here in the United States that's affordable, good quality, is impossible. You can't do it. Now, you can make a made in the USA, but you're going to have to charge a lot more for it. And the average American wouldn't be able to afford it. You'd have to turn it into a luxury item. Made in America, but it's luxury. Higher quality, longer lasting. But we live in this economy to where if you make good quality, long lasting, and you got to pay more for it, okay, but how many of those units are you going to sell? That's why we make products the way we do. They're not meant to last long, so you have to buy it again and again and again. You keep the economy going that way. That's the economy we set up. You have to. Everything is made to not last. Our clothes are made dirt cheap anymore. I had a YouTuber comment, made a whole video on that. I have to look it up. Once I learn how to screen share, we're going to learn that this week. I'll find that video. I know who it is. And she made a video about the low quality of clothes, how they're made to not last. So you go out and buy a new t-shirt, a new pair of slacks, constantly. They want you spending that money. That you're not even supporting America by buying American goods. Most of the stuff made in America is made in other countries. It may be assembled here, but the ingredients are offshore. Yeah, it's just the way it is. This person says, Because Walmart says they're going to raise their prices. Everybody's going to raise their prices. It's like I said, it's not just Walmart. For the fiscal year of 2024, which ended January 31st, 2024, Walmart's net income was $15.511 billion, a 32.8% increase from the previous year. Only $15 billion? That doesn't seem like much for a mega giant. Net income. That's net income. That's not gross. That's net. That's probably believable, but it still sounds low. Everyone that knows about tariffs expected this. Thank Trump. Well, like I said, he did keep that campaign promise. He put tariffs on, which would increase our prices to consumers who are already hurting. I thought Sleepy Joe was bad enough. Now we got this guy. I'm an independent, so I can look at this. I'm not hating on Trump. I'm just saying it's hurting people. It's hurting families. And let's be honest. Let's be real. I made a video not too long about the tariffs, how you're not going to find empty shelves. Hold that position. That's doomsday belief. But reality is prices will go up. Even though there's a 90-day pause at a 30% tariff. Okay. This person says, okay, so prices are going up now due to tariffs. What caused those price increases for the last 3 years? I shopped some items that have tripled in price in the last 3 years. So, inflation is not new to Walmart. Prices have been steadily going up, even when Sleepy Joe was there. But the orange man doesn't make it any better. I'm going to call him the orange man. He really is orange. Maybe he drinks a lot of orange soda. I don't know. I have no idea. A sitting president telling a publicly traded company how to lose money. Yeah. Good Lord. More morons voted. Oh my gosh. Shouldn't someone tell Trump that the reason for the price increase is because of him? It is because of him. It is this time. Absolutely it is. Like I said, I'm not hating on the guy. This is just reality here. And besides, Trump thinks he's going to help American companies. Well, we don't have a manufacturing base. What planet is this guy living on? Really? What a great marketing scheme to get people to rush out and buy bananas. I have no reason to rush out and buy bananas. But a banana is cheaper than a Twinkie. When they say healthy food is expensive, no, healthy food is cheap. Junk food is expensive. Have you seen the price of a bag of potato chips? The price of a chocolate shake at McDonald's? A bag of even a 10-pound bag of potatoes, depending on where you buy it, if you get it on special, is cheaper than a chocolate shake at McDonald's. Just saying. It's junk food that's expensive. Yeah, the sugary stuff, that's priced out of sight. Oh my God. This guy says, wait, I thought China paid the tariffs. That's why. Why should Walmart eat them? These Trump voters aren't very smart, are they? I thought China paid the tariffs. That's true. Good point. China has to pay the tariffs, not Walmart. China brings, but see, the thing is, yes, China has to pay the tariffs, but it costs them so much to bring goods into America. But that's still an increase for Walmart. because Walmart pays that tariff, or China does. But it still reflects on Walmart. They still got to pay a higher price for those goods. China may pay the tariff, true, and they pass that on to Walmart, which passes it on to the consumer. You're right, China pays the tariff. But see, that's still passed on to Walmart, which means, well, they're paying 30% more for those same goods because China's got to pay that tariff. They're going to pass it on to the consumer, which would be Walmart. Walmart's got to pay more for their goods. So what do? They pass that cost along to the consumer. You. Neither China nor Walmart pays for it. You do. That's right. You pay. Every time. Tell them to eat the cost, which means when it comes to having to do a pay raise for their employees, they will not be getting a pay raise and still be costing us more in groceries. The employees are going to get a pay raise anyway. They purposely work them so many hours a week to keep them below 40 hours or below 35, whatever the threshold is for your municipality. Yeah, they do that on purpose, assuming there's enough employees to hire. That's an assumption, because people aren't. But there's plenty of uneducated people to apply at Walmart. I don't think there's a labor shortage there. There is in skilled work, construction workers, electricians, mechanics, doctors, nurses, engineers. People with skill, real skill. Now we're going to do another video about brain rot. That's a whole nother topic. We're already up to 17 minutes. We've got to keep this video short and sweet here. This is hard copy. The last time we did a hard copy, it went to an hour. No, not this time. Why has Walmart been raising prices the last 3 years? What is the excuse for that? Well, businesses have always raised prices. For the last 3 years, it's not just Sleepy Joe, but there's a whole system. Like I said, insurance, utilities, labor cost. There's a lot of factors why Walmart and everybody else, not just Walmart, everybody is having to raise their prices. He still doesn't understand how tariffs work. Eat the cost. Only Trumpers believe that. Walmart's not going to eat the cost. No. Neither is China. You will. Every time. Every time. And Walmart has steadily raised their prices for the last several years. The only pay raise is when a particular state raises minimum wage. Actually, the federal minimum wage is still $7.25. And I don't think the minimum wage is relevant anymore. It's been proven. We live in a global economy. You are competing with workers from all over the world. The minimum wage is outdated, obsolete. The fact that it's still $7.25, and most employers pay more than that. That's true. So it's like it's proven it's now irrelevant. In this global marketplace, this global economy, every time they say we need to raise the minimum wage, stop thinking local. Stop thinking national. We are international. We are global. This guy says, you mean Trump is telling corporations not to do what anyone with a half a brain knew they were going to do? You got a point there. Absolutely. This is capitalism, baby. Companies don't eat new expenses. The new expenses get passed on to the consumer 99% of the time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Trump should open his resorts and hotels for free. That's not going to happen either. Even if he did, I wouldn't go. There are better resorts to go to. We have Chateau on the Lake down there in Branson. That's a nice little resort. I've never been there. Who gains and who loses from a tariff? Well, you, the consumer, lose. That's obvious. I just explained that to you. That's right. You, the consumer, lose. Short answer, in the context of tariffs or quotas, domestic producers usually gain due to increased sales and potential higher profits, whilst consumers and foreign producers generally lose due to higher prices and limited market access, respectively, like your truckers. This affects everything. This guy says, he's got a picture, like, he says, I did that. Now Trump has got there's a meme with Trump going like this, I did that. I'm an independent, so I can poke fun at Trump. I can poke fun at Sleepy Joe. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden warned America. They sounded the alarm long before felon Trump became a convicted felon and dictator. He's not a dictator. See, this guy is obviously on the blue team. And I'm not on the blue team, but I'm not on the red team either. So I can look at this. It's like George Carlin. I see, I'm with him. It's a private club, and you and I are not in that club. So I don't, when a politician opens their lips, they lie. Remember Bush Sr.? When he said, read my lips, no new taxes. Liar. I really like Bill Clinton. It's a shame he couldn't keep it in his pants. Oh, man. Walmart would do whatever they want to. That's what this guy says. This other guy says, in Northwest Arkansas, we have no other equal competition to choose. They blocked Costco from setting foot in the area. That's sad. Yeah, I can get how they might, but Costco's pretty big. I mean, we have like 10, 12 Walmarts here in Springfield, Missouri. And we have a Costco. And a Sam's Club. Yeah, we haven't had a Costco for very long, only the last couple of years. Given people are, well, people, our guess as imported goods go up, so will the domestic version, and no one in the chain will absorb any costs that they can pass on down the chain. Like I said, people are just going to pass on the cost. This is like a cycle that never ends. It's like we're a hamster on a hamster wheel. It's 1:30. Okay. I'm watching time. I have to be at work at 4. Normally I work day shift, but they put me on night shift. I hate nights. Temporary, I can't wait to go back to, because I hate the night shift. I hate it. So if you're the consumer at the end of the supply chain, you might as well get used to saying, well, shit, this bites. True. Okay, I think we've read enough of the comments. This video is already up 24 minutes. So we're trying to cut it down a little bit. I can't run out of content for YouTube. I'm on KY3's Facebook post, so I'm trying to do better at keeping up with current events. I just don't like them because they get dated real quick. But hopefully this one won't get out of date real quick, and it'll stay relevant for a while longer. Inflation is always going to be relevant. A lot of Americans are hurting. A lot of Americans are struggling. Get out of debt if you can. But staying out of debt is hard. There's one debt that's unavoidable for most Americans. That's a topic for another video, but I was going to talk about medical debt. We'll talk about that later, because something could happen to you. You could be like me. You could be debt free and then get hit by a drunk driver and your life changes, and they're uninsured, so you're screwed. Your medical bills, you'll never get out of debt with that. There's some debt that you can't cancel them, and you didn't ask for it. You didn't see it coming. Now, credit cards you can control. Buy now, pay later. Oh man. Oh, I've heard about that. I'm going to do some research into that. And I have an endless supply of content right now. I'm just going scrolling. But I'm only going to cover stories that interest me or that are simple to understand. There's a couple of them in here that I just don't understand. And I don't think a lot of my viewers will either. It's like, yeah, if I keep it simple like the Starbucks strike years, that's easy and funny. And this one is easy to understand. But I want to thank everybody for watching. And we're already up to 26 minutes. We're going to have to cut this video short. We read a few comments. We talked. So comment below. Comment below. What do you think of Trump's tariffs? Walmart's raising. It's not just Walmart. Retailers are raising their prices. Yeah, across the board. And so, sorry about that. What do you think? Comment below. What's your family going through? What price increases have you seen? What products? Be specific. Do a video response if you'd like. Hey, Hanger, I'm doing a video response, and hey, I noticed that corn has gone up, or my brand of cereal has gone up, or bread. Now, milk is controlled. There's controls on that. Walmart can't raise the price of milk. That is government controlled. But everything else, your can of raviolis, your mac and cheese, and your loaf of bread could go up. Lots of products at Walmart can go up. So do a video response if you'd like. And show me what's gone up. Where was it and where is it now? So if you got it documented to where, hey, this is what we were paying and this is the price now. So like I said, I want to thank you for watching. Comment below. And if you're new here to this channel, and this is something I forget to do, probably because every YouTuber does it, and so I don't think anything about it because I'm thinking, well, everybody knows. If you like it, hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. It got to be where every YouTuber tells you that I shouldn't have to tell you that. That's why I forget to tell you, because I think, oh, everybody else does that. It's common. You come on, if you like it, hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to this channel. This is a no niche channel. I could be talking about Walmart one day, do a food review the next. Oh, I need to do another suburban exploration video. I'm thinking about that. I haven't done one in a long time. I just got to find one and find out the history of the place, bring up some old photos. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I can do my food reviews. I'll have it up. I'll do a calorie count and nutrition breakdown. Same, if I do any urban exploring, we're going to do that soon. I promise. I just got to think of a good location, get the history of that building, try to find some old photos if I can that people have taken, and see if we can't do it properly as best I can. So if you're new here, welcome, and I'm going to do my best to build this community. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Cost you nothing. It's free. I don't offer channel memberships yet because I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I have some ideas, but I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, we're up to 30 minutes. We're going to cut this video short and sweet and say it's hard to say goodbye. It's hard to say au revoir. So, au gratin. You know what this means. You know what I'm getting ready to do. Because I'm saying au gratin to everybody. It's just so hard to say au revoir. It is. So I just say au gratin. Well, my finger is heading for that button. I'm getting up. I'm heading for that button. Oh no! It's only you. Just back for baby. It's only you. Don't need a damn way. It's only you. Don't need a damn. It's only you. It's really good, I promise you.